Hello to our very first video with a short introduction that we titled with how to, not how to, but how we do K-pop, how we listen to K-pop, how we got into K-pop. And we is not just me, Vane, but also,
Me, Anna. Hello.
okay, so we decided in an action that we want to do K-pop uh, dramas and BLs, and we decided to introduce us with a K-pop question and answer video, and then later when we do other stuff, I think you then already kind of know us, and then we only add tidbits of informations to the stuff we are
Yes.
then reviewing.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
for this, we have a few questions, and I'm starting. Yes, we're starting, and we have the first slide of questions. And the first question asks, since when are you into K-pop? How did you get into K-pop? And which group got you into K-pop? And I will go first this time. I got into K-pop at the end of 2021. So I'm a late joiner. And I got into K-pop because originally I wanted to learn Thai because of Thai BLs, and Korean pop wasn't on my radar really. But if you search for a method or an app to learn Thai, you won't find any good one. But I found really good ones for Korean, and then I started with Hangul, and then I learned my first words, and then I asked, can you give me a non-mainstream music recommendation? And they recommended me bands like Lucy, Day 6, and The Rose. And then, yeah, my first song that really got me into K-pop is from Day 6, Congratulation. And the song that then cemented my demise into the cult of K-pop was Colors from Day 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you started with K-bands actually.
Yes, yes. And then I'm kind of on the JYP train, and then I started listening to Stray Kids, and then, well, then it would be Thunderous from Stray Kids, which got me into
Yeah.
K-pop.
Then you fell down the hole.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm next. Um, my first like touch with K-pop was EXO Overdose. I was actually watching like music videos, hip hop dance videos on YouTube, and then that uh, the EXO MV got recommended to me, so I watched it and I absolutely loved it. So EXO was actually the first group that I like started listening to, and then there are other videos recommended under there. So then I started listening to BTS, and it went downhill from there.
When was
um,
that? Which year? Do you know that?
uh, that was 9 years ago, 8, 9 years ago. So I
15.
was third. Yeah, I think I was around 13, something like that.
Oh, yes. There is an age gap, like you are born which year?
2002.
2002, and I'm born 1995. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's a it's more than a century between us. No, it's not. It's not more than It's yeah. It's a century between our birth dates, but it's more like 8 days, 8
Yes.
years, 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a century
Yeah.
over.
Well, I'm from the 2000, and you are like more into the 2000 and 100. So,
Okay.
well, we
Yeah.
can debate on
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
But so you already know we have various backgrounds and ages, and so it could be funny with us. So
Maybe. We hope
maybe.
so.
Yeah. Um, the second slide. I
Should I start this time or?
I actually realized I just sent you the kinda overview for this concept, but never really specified the question. So do your worst and let it be the
Okay.
best.
So, oh, that's actually a difficult question. Um, One of my favorite groups now is 80s. Um, 80s is also my old and comfort group. I could watch them the whole day and I would always feel better and happier than before. Um, oh God, bias record. That's really difficult. I love all of them, but if I had to choose, my bias is Sun and my bias record. I have two actually, are Hongjung and Mingi.
You
I
know,
think.
I vote groups, so you can tell more groups that you like.
Ah, okay. Um, I also love Ensign, which is pretty new. Zero Base One is also a new one. BTS will always be in my heart. I also love EXO. Um, for girl groups, I don't really stand them, but I enjoy listening to Mamamoo. Um, I don't really listen to Stray Kids. Maybe that's weird, but I've never really gotten into them.
Sacrilege.
Um, I love the boys and Hypen. Yeah. So 17, of course, 17. And for soloist, maybe Eric Nam. I really enjoy listening to him. Kang Daniel is also one that I like. So those are a few that I listen to quite frequently.
A few of your favorite things.
Yes.
Okay. I have a little more to tell because I started late and I dig I was digging my grave deeper. If this is a so by the way, English is not our mother tongue. Um, so if there's a sentence or structure or word that we misuse, please kindly inform us.
Yes. That
Um,
would be great.
it's my favorite groups at the moment. My I have four. This would be Stray Kids, Enhypen, Xenary Heroes, and ZB1. And from Stray Kids, Enhypen, and ZB1 are even in the fan club. But I also collect or listen to 17, Tempest, Psychas, Aeton, Kingdom, and quite recently, because of Anna, to Ensign. But sometimes I listen just random. I also listen to BTS, EXO, soloists, girl groups like ITZY, Twice, NMIX. Welcome. I'm a little bit JYP biased, group biased. Um, but my current number one is ZB1. I burn for them. And my comfort group is Enhypen. And every time I see their content, it's like instantly um, a nice little blanket over my soul. And yeah, my bias in those groups, like in Stray Kids and Hype Mix Scenario Heroes and CB1. In Stray Kids, I have two biases. And I say I have two biases because I don't. I don't have a single bias. I can't do this. So in Stray Kids, it's Han and Seungmin. In Hyphen, it's Jay. In XNL Heroes, it's Gaon. And in ZB1, it's Tere. Yeah. And bias working is quite situational for me. So it's like from comeback to comeback. And sometimes it's just I see them in a video and I'm saying like I just got bias wrecked, like for a short amount of time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that happens to every K-pop stan.
yeah, but there are also some hardcore bias stands, and I don't know how they do it, but they do it good. Like
Yeah,
I couldn't control myself.
no, me neither.
So we are already on the last block of questions.
Yeah.
Which are your favorite songs at the moment, or which groups did you already see live on a concert or festival? Live, like in person. And I will
Okay.
start with this. Um, at the moment, it's ZB1's New Kids on the Block. I like I said, I'm ah. That's a whole. I could make a whole nother video. What will happen if they deband in 2.5 years? And I hope we will cover everything from now till the next comeback in November. And yeah, and the next steps that they did on their way. Then we have Ensign with Fire, and I absolutely blame Anna for this. Like 100%. And then it's not a group song, it's a solo song. It's not an released song. Well, it's released, but it's not on a CD, and it's from Han of Stray Kids, his newest solo song, Miserable. This man
Oh,
writes song that are going under my skin,
under my
straight
skin.
straight through my body to my soul, and Han has a special place. Miserable was, Volcano was perfect. The song he wrote for Seungmin, oh please, oh, and yeah, I didn't watch them, so cause I only joined recently. I did in fact only saw one solo concert and one festival, and I saw Kim Ji-woong, ex-member of Stray Kids, um, last year, end of last year. Yes. And I saw AB6, N-Hyphen, G-Idol, IVE, K, Mamamoo, and NCT Dream, also last year at the festival, and everyone who knows which festival they were already know which festival it was, and I don't want to make any advertisement for this company and this model of festival.
Yeah. So I'm the next.
Yes. And you
um.
are also the last one, so take your
Yeah.
time. There's no
um.
one killing you.
um. Yeah, my favorite songs at the moment are Ensign's Fire and Wormhole. They are like on repeat all the time. And I like listening to Been That Boy from VM and Gisef come from Card. Yeah,
Was
I
this on
fell
their
in love
last
with the.
album? Was it on the Icky or
Yes, yeah, it was on the last album,
was it
and
the male unit song that they did?
yes, yeah, and I fell in love with it at the concert. So, which leads me to the next question. I've started going to concerts in 2019, I think. Yeah, because then I turned like 16, 17, so I was allowed to go. And my first one was BTS in 2019 in Paris. And I've been to Kang Daniel, Card, the festival that Wayne mentioned. I also went there, so I saw all these groups.
Did you also
And
go to the second day?
oh yeah, I also went to the second day. So
Wasn't it
additionally, I
Honors?
I
And
know one else had COVID, so they didn't come.
oh yes.
I saw Monster X, Dreamcatcher was new, I think, on the
Mm-hmm.
second day. I think those are the only two that are
Yeah.
new that were new
I
on the second day.
also forgot the concert we met because I also was on the two 80s concert this year, and this is where we met. So yeah, shame on me.
Yeah. So I also went to 80s, but only to the second day. I've been to Eric Nam. Eric Nam. I think that was all.
Well,
No, I also saw The Boys last year. I think that's all.
okay. So so more than me by quite a large shot.
More than you, yeah.
Yeah.
But I love going on concerts. So
Yeah.
every time I have a chance to go, I'm there.
Yeah. Yeah. So then this is me. No, this was another musical. This are we. No, no, no,
No,
no. How
this
we
is
can?
us.
This is us. Yes,
This is us.
this is us. This is our history, and um, I hope we can write some beautiful memories or make some beautiful memories on this channel with everyone who is watching, with you, Anna,
Yes.
and everything that we are doing soon. Like we are doing um, another K-pop related theme. We are doing best of motto shows, not motto show, music show. We're doing best of music show. And music shows we think about explaining in another how we K-pop. We are doing some um, BL
Drama
related.
reviews?
What?
Yeah.
What?
I said drama reviews.
Yeah, drama and BLs reviews from or other series, entertainment variety content, and that's something that we titled After Talk because we're talking after the series. So we're watching the series together, but mostly we are talking then when we are watching it, after we watched it. And well, we are talking between, but if we want to talk something, we have to save that for the after talk.
Yes.
And then didn't we had another one?
We had so many ideas, so
Yes, and a variety of the review where one already had watched the episodes or all episodes or watched the episodes and then watched it together with the other and then could tell what is it worth it to rewatch it, an episode or a series, in hindsight?
Yes.
That's why we wanted to call it in hindsight. Yeah. And that's everything for today. So, wherever
That's
you
the
are,
end.
wherever you are, have a nice morning, day, evening, night, and I hope you like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. And the question that you saw on the screen, you also can answer us so we can get to know you better.
See you next time.
Bye!